In this week's video we are traveling from Amsterdam to Zurich on Swiss Air. I will show you the Star Airlines lounge at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, have a gluten and a gluten-free meal in business class, have the sun in my face when landing, and I will take you on a walking tour through Zurich Kloten Airport. Hello! This week we're going to do something different. The past few travels have been to the USA and now we're staying in Europe. Today we're going to fly from Amsterdam to Zurich, and we'll be flying on Swiss, the national carrier of Switzerland. A couple of months ago I already flew with Swiss. We traveled economy class from Amsterdam via Zurich to Mallorca, and then also flew on Edelweiss in that trip, but unfortunately I lost my camera and all the footage I have shot. This time we're going to be a bit more fancy and we're going to fly business class to Zurich. So let's get checked in. Although Switzerland isn't in the Schengen deal, nor is part of the EU, we still can use the Schengen area, so there's no secondary controls here after check-in. Swiss International Airlines, as they are called now, came really into deep water in 2002. They tried to see if they could have an alliance with another airlines. They've tried British Airways, KLM, Air France, but ended up being a subsidiary of Lufthansa, who took a big stake into Swiss Airlines. This means that Swiss is of course part of the Star Alliance with airlines like Lufthansa, United, Turkish Airlines, Air New Zealand, ANA. Lots of Air Canada is in there, so lots of airlines are part of the Star Alliance, and we are heading off to the Star Alliance lounge here at Schiphol, as that is included in our ticket. It's nice to see the escalators working again, both up and down. It hasn't been that for quite a while. And let those ribbons downstairs through the queuing system be a warning for those who are connecting here at Amsterdam from a Schengen airline to a non-Schengen airline, or vice versa. You can see how insanely long those queues can be, so do take that in account if you're connecting to Amsterdam. Fortunately for everybody, it looks very quiet now. Once upstairs we had to take an elevator up another floor, so basically that's the top floor here at Schiphol, and there was the lounge right in front of us. It was nice and quiet in the lounge. We are departing at 3:15, so it's around 2 o'clock as we entered the lounge. Food options were plenty here, quite impressive to be honest. I tend not to eat, but I did make a quick shot for those who are interested in it. You know, you get everything from salads to cold cuts, bread rolls, pastries and crisps, so yeah, it's a good spread. Not a loo review, but just a quick shot of the bathroom facilities here, which is also very good and nice and clean. And from the lounge you've got actually a nice view of the observation platform here at Schiphol, which I do recommend if you have some time to spend here. You know, go out and check out the observation platform. You've got a great view of all the platforms below. We're not making any announcements of the departing planes, but it was time now to head towards our boarding area. So unlucky again, the gate is at the end of the terminal once again. I always seem to be walking the longest possible distance at an airport that you can make. Good of course for my fitness, but you know, sometimes, you know, give me a break, give me one of these gates at the start of the terminal. It is quite a long trek from the lounge here all the way up to the end of the B gates where we're heading towards. At least give yourself 15 to 20 minutes. Boarding started as we arrived at the gate. Unfortunately, there were a couple of guys that tried to push in front of us. Well, that happens. I really don't understand what the point is of that. Once again, failed to take a good picture of the airplane. It's an Airbus A320, which is 27 years old, which is going to take us to Zurich. On this Swiss airplane, they had these old-styled bucket seats, and yes, they are as uncomfortable as they look. We are sitting in row 1 again, and they had a bottle of water there ready for us and some hand wipes.
Flight to Zurich will take us approximately 1 hour.
Your hand luggage must be placed in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. It is the bin that brings hand luggage to the aircraft. Pull the strap until the life jacket is properly adjusted.
We had a slight delay of about 10-15 minutes, however that really is the problem on these very short flights, and they can easily make up the time, as they always have a bit of a margin on these flights. It's, you know, it's listed as 1 hour and 30 minutes, but they should do it in around an hour. The cabin crew was once again very good on this flight. I do tend to notice that with Swiss Airlines, it's one of the few airlines that consistency not only has a professional cabin crew, but also friendly cabin crew. Unlike KLM and Lufthansa, who do not offer special meals on these short European flights in business class, Swiss does. That's good news for my wife. Another nice thing with Swiss is that they do allow you to pre-order your meal, even on a short flight like this. I took advantage of that, and I pre-ordered the salmon with a balsamico jelly, and it came with a basil mousse. Some interesting flavor combinations there. It was okay, not my favorite. With the meal came 2 decent sized pieces of cheese, a nice bread roll, and a dessert. That wasn't too nice, just sugar, to be honest. My wife's gluten-free meal took us back to about 15 years ago, when we found out that she had celiac disease. It's very basic. It's cooked chicken with noodles, lots of vegetables, a boring fruit salad, and a still gluten-free roll. Other airlines are doing much better these days with gluten-free meals and special meals in generally, so Swiss could improve on this. Having said that, we're happy that she got something to eat. With Swiss chocolate being world famous, they always hand out a piece of chocolate on Swiss Airlines. This time, as it's just before Christmas, we got a sort of a special edition for Christmas. Another thing Swiss does is to show passengers that are connecting at Swiss. On the displays a little map of the other gates, and they're connecting flight numbers with the gate numbers. It's a great service. As the plane made its final turns onto final, I had a bit of bad luck. The sun was exactly out there on my window. It really showed all the dirt in the window and made it very hard to look outside. However, I was quite surprised that when I got back home, I actually did have some footage of the landing. So not the best footage, but at least we can see a bit more than I could see on the plane itself.
Willkommen in Zürich, liebe Gäste. Wir bitten auf Sitzen angeschnallt zu bleiben bis zu den entsprechenden Neuzeichen Stärke.
Well, I was wrong. We don't always arrive at the furthest gate, and this time we arrived at the second furthest gate. So, well, I take any win I can. They made up the time that we were delayed, and we even came in 20 minutes early, and there was a gate there for us to park. So, a good job for Swiss Airlines. I must say, Swiss Airlines has always been pretty decent in my book. I've been flying with them since 2010. Maybe every other year, and they have been consistently sort of at the same level, whereas we have seen with other airlines that they have declined in these times. As we are making the long trek to the baggage reclaim, I'll tell you a little bit about the trip we are on. We are not staying in Switzerland. We're staying here at the airport, and tomorrow we are flying out towards another European destination. I won't tell you where it is. I will tell you it has a very interesting landing. So for the true AV geeks, they will know what it is. Let me know in the comments your guesses, and we'll see if you're correct next week. As I declared my love for Swiss Airlines, I do not love this airport. It's kind of all over the place, lots of nooks and crannies and lefts and rights you have to take to get out of this airport. I'm going to end the video here. In the next video you will see a review of where we are staying, how we got there, what we ate, and hopefully you will take the time to watch that next week. Thank you for watching. Do like if you like it, do leave a comment with your thoughts on the video and how it's going, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.